Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om 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 Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrutyam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tado Jayamudiraye
Tato Jayamudiraye
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam
Nityam Bhagavate Sevaya
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhagavate Uttamasloke
Bhaktin Bhavatirnaistiki
Bhaktim Bhavati Naistiki
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Devaki Nandanaya Cha
Nandagopakumaraya
Nandagopakumaraya
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Hare Krishna. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, text number 31. So the canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Answers by Citing the Lord's Version. So please repeat the sloka begin me. śrī-bhagavān uvāca
śrī-bhagavān uvāca
jñānam parama-guhyaṁ me
jñānam parama-guhyaṁ
yat vijñāna-samanvitam
tad-aṅgaṁ
sa-rahasyam tad-aṅgaṁ cha gṛhāṇa gaditaṁ mayā.
mayāyam gaditam.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. śrī-bhagavān uvāca.
śrī-bhagavān uvāca.
The personality of Godhead said,
The personality of Godhead said,
jñānam,
jñānam,
knowledge acquired,
knowledge acquired,
parama,
parama,
extremely,
extreme,
guhyam,
guhyam,
confidential,
confidential,
may, of me,
of me,
yat,
yet,
which is
which is
vijñāna,
realization,
samanvitam,
samanvitam,
coordinated,
coordinated,
sa-rahasyam,
sarahasyaṁ,
with devotional service,
with devotional service,
tad,
that's
of that,
of that,
aṅgam cha,
aṅgam,
necessary paraphernalia,
necessary paraphernalia,
gṛhāṇa,
gṛhāṇa,
just try to take up,
just try to take up,
gaditam,
gaditam,
explained,
explain,
mayā,
mayā,
by me.
by me.
Translation and purpose by His Divine Grace Abhay Charanavanda A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation, please repeat behind me. The personality of Godhead said,
The personality of Godhead said,
knowledge about me,
knowledge about me,
as described in the scriptures,
as described in the scriptures,
is very confidential,
is very confidential,
and it has to be
and it has to be
realized
in
conjunction with devotional service.
devotional service.
The necessary paraphernalia
The necessary paraphernalia
for that process is
for the processes
being explained by me.
being explained by me.
You may take it up carefully.
You may take it up carefully.
Purport. Lord Brahma is the topmost devotee of the Lord within the universe, and therefore the personality of Godhead replied to his four principal inquiries in four important statements, which are known as the original Bhagavatam in 4 verses. These were Brahma's questions. What are the forms of the Lord, both in matter and in transcendence? How are the different energies of the Lord working? How does the Lord play with his different energies? How may Brahma be instructed to discharge the duty entrusted to him? The prelude of the answers is this verse under discussion, wherein the Lord informs Brahma that knowledge of him, the supreme absolute truth, as it is stated in the revealed scriptures, is very subtle and cannot be understood unless one is self realized by the grace of the Lord. The Lord says that Brahma may take the answers as he explains them. This means that transcendental knowledge of the absolute supreme being can be known if it is made known by the Lord himself. By the mental speculation of the greatest mundane thinkers, the absolute truth cannot be understood. The mental speculators can reach up to the standard of impersonal Brahman realization, but factually, complete knowledge of transcendence is beyond the knowledge of impersonal Brahman. Thus, it is called the supreme confidential wisdom. Out of many liberated souls, someone may be qualified to know the personality of Godhead. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is also said by the Lord Himself that one out of many hundreds of thousands of people, one may try for perfection in human life. And out of many liberated souls, one may know him as he is. Therefore, the knowledge of the personality of Godhead may be attained by devotional service only. Rahasyam means devotional service. Lord Krishna instructed Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita because he found Arjuna to be a devotee and friend. Without such qualification, one cannot enter into the mystery of the Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, one cannot understand the personality of Godhead unless one becomes a devotee and discharges devotional service. This mystery is love of Godhead. Therein lies the main qualification for knowing the mystery of the personality of Godhead. And to attain the stage of transcendental love of Godhead, regulative principles of devotional service must be followed. The regulative principles are called Vidhi Bhakti or the devotional service of the Lord, and they can be practiced by a neophyte with his present senses. Such regulative principles are mainly based on hearing and chanting of the glories of the Lord. And such hearing and chanting of the glories of the Lord can be made possible in the association of devotees only. Lord Chaitanya, therefore, recommended five main principles for attaining perfection in the devotional service of the Lord. The first is association with devotees, hearing. Second is chanting the holy name of the Lord, glories of the Lord. Third, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from the pure devotee. Fourth, residing in a holy place connected with the Lord. And fifth, worshipping the deity of the Lord with devotion. Such rules and regulations are parts of devotional service. So, as requested by Lord Brahma, the personality of Godhead will explain all about the four questions put forward by Brahma and others also, which are parts and parcel of the same question. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalake Chakshurunmilidam Yana Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharani Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Deshatarani Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So today's sloka, it is spoken by the Supreme Lord to Brahma. So the Lord, what he is saying, knowledge about me as described in the scriptures is very confidential. So the Lord, the knowledge about the Supreme Lord, it is confidential. That's what in Bhagavad Gita also there is a chapter. It's a kind of confidential, but the knowledge provided by Lord is the Raja Vidya. Lord is saying that this is Raja Vidya. It is a king of knowledge and it is a guhyam. That is means it is very confidential. Guhyam means confidential. So the books are printed and publicly we are distributing, how it can be confidential? The knowledge is confidential. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, these books are already printed. So all the languages, it is open to all. Anybody can give the money and they can get the book. But how come Lord is saying that this is very confidential? The knowledge is very confidential. Because the knowledge is, it cannot, if the person who is not following a authority, following the Guru Parampara, following the spiritual master, and who is coming in the bona fide Parampara, they cannot understand the Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam. They may, with their scholars in the language, they can understand their language only. The language wise only they will understand of their own whimsically, whatever their speculation, they will understand the scripture as it is, as per their speculation only. It cannot be revealed completely. The complete knowledge they cannot get from by just reading the scriptures. That's what Lord is other is saying, that what he is confirming here, it has to be realized in conjunction with devotional service. Just reading the Bhagavad Gita, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, it won't give any fruitive results. It won't give any result. It is not fruitful. It won't give anything to us. That knowledge is just a kind of a bookish knowledge. Suppose we are talking about mango. So just saying mango, it won't give mango, right? When you are taking the real mango and you're speaking about that mango, then cut into pieces and eat, then only you can release the mango. Just saying mango, you cannot release the taste. The similar way, the whatever the descriptions provided in the form of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam about the Supreme Lord, if you want to release that, then it is required a devotional service. Then only it can be released. That's what Lord also confirming over here. So for that, for the devotional service, what are the necessary paraphernalia for that process? That is also explained by the Lord. That is what Krishna is confirming over here. So he's saying that Brahma, you may take it up carefully. Why he may take it up carefully? Because Brahma, he is the devotee of the Lord. And also in the same case, during the Bhagavad Gita, when the Lord wanted to re-establish the Bhagavad Gita, because Bhagavad Gita spoken to the sun god millions of years back. That's what Krishna is confirming in the 4th chapter. I spoke with sun god. I spoke the same knowledge with sun god millions of years back, and it is coming through the parampara system. And the chain of disciplic succession, it came. But in between the chain got broken. Then to re-establish the same knowledge, I am giving the same knowledge to Arjuna. And why Lord chose Arjuna to give this knowledge? Because there is for that also Lord is giving the answer that there are two things. Arjuna is the devotee of the Lord, and he is the Lord. What? Because here you can see Lord Krishna instructed Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita because he found Arjuna to be a devotee and friend. This is the important qualification. The person must be a devotee and some relationship with the Lord. Understand the relationship with the Lord. Here, Arjuna, he was a devotee of the Lord and he is the friendly relationship with the Lord. That is the reason Lord gave this knowledge to Arjuna to re-establish that disciplic succession so that this knowledge can be transferred to the upcoming generations. So till now, 5,000 years back, Lord spoken this to Arjuna. Till that, this parampara, that through parampara, this knowledge, we are also discussing the same knowledge without any adulteration. So this is the very important thing and it's a kind of a big wonder, because without adulteration, some knowledge is coming till now, and we are discussing that knowledge. That means, because there are, even though if you are some in your local, if some issues happening in your community, one person may saw that, and when it is come to 3-4, the same message transferred to multiple people, then finally what will happen? The message may transform into different. So that is the way the messages can be transformed within the same time itself. But the message provided by the Supreme Lord millions of years back, and again the Lord established the same message 5,000 years back, without any adulteration, it is coming as it is because of the bona fide Guru Parampara, and it is transferred to the bona fide people like a pure devotees of the Lord. So because of the pure devotion, the message not got adulterated or changed. It is coming as it is. So in order to understand the Supreme Lord, we need to deep dive into the ocean of bhakti. That is called the devotional service. So for analogy, we can say that everybody know the ocean. Okay. So the ocean, if you see the ocean, not everybody get into the ocean. So if you go and observe, some people, they will go and they will sit on the bank of the beach only. They won't even touch the water. They will sit on the beach and they will enjoy the ocean and the mist and then the air, whatever it is coming. They will just enjoy that and they will see the waves. They just enjoy. They just wanted to see and enjoy. That's all. And some other cases, people will go and touch the waves which are coming into the beach, where they will go and put their legs and they will enjoy that. But they won't go inside. They will be in the bank only, then the beach only. They won't go inside of the water. But they will touch the water. This is the second case. The third case of people, how it will they will take a boat and they will go inside. And take a boat, they will go inside. Some people, they are for somewhat, so somebody will go for the surfing, somebody they will go for fishing, they will go different works, they will go. But the people going and go on the fish, they will put a net and they will take the fish and they will come out. This is the third category. Surfing, they will go on the surfing, they will go in the boat and they will come back. They want to enjoy the water, that's all, they will come back. This is the third category. And there is a category of people, there is a fourth category, is a very rare category. What they will do? They will go into the middle of the ocean, deep dive into that, and from the bottom of the ocean, what they will brought out the pearls from the ocean. Moti. So pearl, they will take out the pearl and they will come out. So now we discussed four kind of people. One, they won't touch, they just see somebody get into the beach and just means wet their legs only. Somebody take a boat and go inside, and somebody deep dive. These are the four kind of people are there. We can observe in the ocean. But who is the best person out of these four? Who got the topmost benefit? The person who is deep dive into the ocean and who got the pearl, that person got the topmost benefit. But all the others are just wasted their time there. So the similar way, bhakti also is like that only. So the person, somebody will say, oh, there is the people are dancing, the kirtan is going on. Let me stay away and let me watch that. That is one kind of person. And another person, okay, let me go and just show my obeisances to the Lord and come back. This is the second category. Third category, okay, let me go and listen for some time and come back. What they are saying, and let me enjoy the kirtan and come back. This is third category. And fourth category, what they will do? They will sit and they will hear what the lectures and they will do the bhajans and they will do the devotional service. In the devotional service in the sense, cleaning the temple or arranging the altar, preparing food for prasadam, so prasadam for, bhoga for the Lord. So all these activity they will involve. This is the fourth category who are all searching for a pearl, who are getting the pearl from the ocean. So how the four category we saw in the ocean, similarly, four category of people who are enjoying this devotional services also. So the person who is completely involved in the all parts of the devotional service, that person will get the person who is deep dive into the ocean, that person only get the pearl. Similarly, the person who deep dive into the devotional service, only that person will get Krishna. Others, it is just a time pass only. So that is the reason we need to deep dive into the ocean of bhakti. Then only it will be truthful. It's very useful. Otherwise, it's a waste of time only. And we are all following, that's what Prabhupada is mentioning about the Vidhi Bhakti. Vidhi Bhakti means we are following some certain rules and regulations and we are doing our devotional services. Why we need to follow the rules and regulations? Because we are not very pure by birth. So in order to purify ourselves, along with the devotional service we'll do, and we need to purify ourselves also. So because we are so much contaminated and the Maya and attracted by the Maya also very easily we can be attracted by the Maya. So that is the reason we need to follow certain rules and regulations. That's why the four regulative principles, Prabhupada, as specified in the scriptures, Prabhupada strictly saying that we have to follow that four regulative principles, which is we should avoid illicit sex, we should avoid intoxication, we should avoid meat eating, and we should avoid the gambling. These four things are take a person into the deep into the Maya. So that is the reason we need to stay away from these four things. These are the regulative principles. If you follow this four thing, then if you do the devotional service with love and affection, then what will happen? Then that devotional service will be fruitful. You will get the pearls. Otherwise, there is no use. And also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is explaining about the four principles. Again, four principles he is saying. Sorry, five. What he is saying that? Five main principles to attain the perfection in devotional service of the Supreme Lord. So, in order to perfect in the bhakti, so this five need to be followed. The first thing is association with the devotees. So we need to associate with the devotees. So why we need to associate with those devotees? Because devotees, they're thinking, they won't talk about anything. Oh, what happened to this politically what is happening in the country, how the war is happening, how the cricket match is happening, how about that cinema? All those topics they won't discuss. So that is the reason. So that is the reason we have to. Just a minute. So that is the reason we have to first hear from the devotees. That's the reason if you associate with the devotees they will speak about the Lord and they will speak about the service to the Lord. Everything connected with the Lord. Whatever they will speak, they will discuss only everything connected with the Lord only they will speak. That is the reason association with the devotees is very much important. That's the reason Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that the success in devotional service in Kaliba is the congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. With the congregation only. Congregation means association of the group of devotees. And when you associate with the group of devotees, then only we can success in devotional service. And the second thing is chanting the whole glories of the Lord. So that is the important thing. Chanting the glories of the Lord means chanting means japa, as well as we are discussing, we are giving the knowledge about the Lord's glories, Lord's pastimes to others also. Whoever we are meeting, with them also we need to preach. We need to tell them, okay, this is the way, how glorious Lord is, and what are his opulences, and all those things, whatever we learn from the scriptures, we need to explain to them. This is chanting the glories of the Lord. The third thing is hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from the pure devotees of the Lord. So pure devotees of the Lord, if you hear Srimad Bhagavatam from the pure devotees of the Lord, our heart will melt automatically. Currently, our hearts are full of kind of a rock. It want to be melt means, along with the chanting, we need to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam from the pure devotees of the Lord. So how a person who is studying, suppose if he wanted to become a doctor, he is going to the college and the topmost, suppose if you are going to the IIT, so the person who is teaching is a great, he's already completed the IIT and he know everything what is there in the subject. If you hear from that IIT person, the master, then what will happen? That person also became a IIT. The similar way, if you are hearing from the pure devotees of the Lord, the Srimad Bhagavatam, if you study the Srimad Bhagavatam with carefully, what will happen? How the teacher, the spiritual master, the pure devotee, how he became a pure devotee because of this Srimad Bhagavatam, we will also become a pure devotee because we are hearing from the right source, who is the pure devotee of the Lord. So that is the third thing which is important in our recommendation, in the third principle. And the fourth principle is residing in a holy place connected with the Lord. So it is not necessary to go and stay in Dham. It is not possible in this current scenario for all of us. But we can stay wherever the connectivity is there with the Lord. Wherever the congregational chanting is happening, wherever the congregational discussion is happening. So that is the reason ISKCON is facilitating temples, namahattas, centers, so that the people will get benefit. So that is the reason we need to connect with such centers or such temples, so that we can make use of that make use of that such centers and temples to progress in devotional service. This is the fourth one. And fifth one, worshipping the deity of the Lord with devotion. That is the fifth one. So worshipping the deity with devotion. So these are the 5 principles like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is recommending to progress to perfect in devotional service. So whoever wanted to perfect in devotional service, they have to follow this. They have to follow the 4 regulative principles strictly, and the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's recommendation, these 5 principles they have to follow. So if we are following this, definitely the success is guaranteed. There is no other deviation from that. So here, and also here, Prabhupada is explaining that, and initially in the Prabhupada purport, Prabhupada is talking about the 4 questions of Brahma. So the Brahma asked 4 questions to the Supreme Lord. So these 4 questions is called, the answer to the 4 questions are the spoken by the Lord to Brahma. That is the initially 4 slokas of Bhagavatam. We call it that as a Chaturshloki Bhagavatam. So Lord gave that knowledge to Brahma. That means first Bhagavatam spoken by Lord to Brahma to answer these 4 questions asked by Brahma. So that is the way the Bhagavatam knowledge also we got from it's given by the Lord to Brahma. From Brahma, this knowledge is coming into the disciplic succession, and initially it was only 4. The slokas are only 4. But then over the period of time, what happened? There are multiple creation, destruction, everything has happened. And in between, Lord came and he did the pastimes also. So everything happened and devotees pastime. Everything added into that. Now, currently, it is become 18,000. The slokas are in the Srimad Bhagavatam are 18,000 slokas. So initially it was 4. When Lord spoke to Brahma, now the same Bhagavatam become 18,000 slokas. So this is the way currently we need to studying the Bhagavatam. So it will take years together if you wanted to completely understand and become a devotee. So this is the Bhagavatam is the way of life. So that is the reason it's become Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. We have to learn Bhagavatam daily. Even that's what Prabhupada is to say. Even a single word in the Bhagavatam, the sloka, even a single word, it has the ocean of meaning. It may change. It has the capability to change a person's life. Even a single word in the Bhagavatam. So that much capability the Bhagavatam has. So it's a kind of a treasure. It's kind of the person who is deep dive into the ocean, how he getting the pearl. The person who is coming for the searching for a bhakti through the devotional service, the Srimad Bhagavatam is a pearl. So using that pearl, he became a rich. Similar way, using this Srimad Bhagavatam, the person can go into the higher stage in bhakti also. So please seriously study this Srimad Bhagavatam, understand from the pure devotees, so that we can also release in the bhakti, we can also perfect in the devotional service, and we can perfect ourselves in this very life itself. Hare Krishna. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय.